Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to be playing with McGrath Ritualistic Rose quad. I haven't played with this quad and it's been how many years now. I've purchased this a while back and I wanted to do a ranking on all of my McGrath quads. So I need to play with this one and another quad and then I'll do the ranking. But so today I'm gonna talk a little bit about why I am no longer into buying or collecting makeup products. So stay tuned. I'm gonna bring you guys up close per usual and we're gonna get started. Okay, I think it's close enough. So I already primed my eyelids. I like smaller quads like this because I don't have to think too much on what I want to do. I'm gonna go in with this nice brownie shade for my transition shade. So I started my YouTube channel because I mean obviously I am very into makeup, but it got really unhealthy around 2020, I want to say. So I did a lot of decluttering. I was on a no-buy journey for 2019. I didn't buy any makeup items for that whole entire year. I had made an announcement on my channel like around January. I was working at the time in New York and I was doing really well with that. I was decluttering. I did a lot of decluttering videos left and right, and I downsized my makeup collection tremendously. But then of course I had a chance to move to LA and I found a new job around like I want to say end of February, beginning of March 2020 when the whole pandemic started. So I was working from home and I had a lot of time on my hand. I was busy, but at the same time I had a lot of free time, so I decided to look into like YouTube as my outlet to see, you know, what I can film. And I discovered eyeshadow palettes, and I have a very addictive personality, so, and I am into collecting anything. And let me tell you that makeup is really expensive, so of course I always get my items when they are pretty much extremely discounted to what I can afford. So I got lucky with McGrath eyeshadow quads and eyeshadow palettes. Like for example, I think this retails for about, was this $60 or something for this quad? I don't exactly remember, but I got it for like 30 something. So I always wait for the best deals when she offers them during the holidays, and that's how I was able to collect her, you know, mothership palettes and her quads and her holiday releases. I never pay full price for any of her items. But anyways, oh, I really like this color so far. So anyways, I got into this really bad habit of just wanting to collect eyeshadow palettes, and of course I did my, if you guys are interested, I did film my eyeshadow palettes collection. I did the first round of eyeshadow palettes declutter, and I have to do another one soon, but I am filming using the eyeshadow palettes or quads that I haven't used before, just to really get a sense of all of these eyeshadow palettes that are new to me in my eyeshadow palettes collection, so that I can decide whether I should let it go or not. So I can't film another declutter video unless, you know, until I am sure and certain that I want to let them go. And a lot of the eyeshadow palettes that I am going to let go are the colorful palettes, because I never wear colorful eyeshadows. I mean, I like a bright pop of, you know, like under the eyes kind of eyeshadow placement, but other than that, I am not into bright, like crazy eye colors. So anyways, the whole point of my story is that I am going to be slowing down tremendously on my eyeshadow palettes consumption. For one, I want to get into pinning my eyeshadow palettes once I get around to decluttering more eyeshadow palettes out of my collection, so that I can pretty much track exactly how many eyeshadow palettes I have in my collection. And somebody called me out saying that I hadn't made an announcement that I wanted to keep or have only 20 eyeshadow palettes in my collection, but of course that did not happen. I kind of just gave up on that idea, and I went back to my really bad habit of just buying everything on the website. Like, I wanted to have a whole encyclopedia, a whole library full of eyeshadow palettes, and you really don't need it. Like, I have to convince myself that I really don't need all the palettes in the world. So for my lid shade, I think I'm gonna go in with this beautiful pink shade. Just gonna use my fingers. A lot of gold reflexes, and I feel like Pat McGrath, when it comes to her eyeshadows, she loves gold. Like, that's probably her favorite color. I feel like there's always a gold in every single one of her mothership palettes or her quads. It's just, I mean, I like gold too, so I mean, look at my jewelry. I only wear gold, so nothing wrong with that. Anyway, so this has been a long time coming, but I can for sure now say with full confidence that my purchases on like the makeup in general is over, especially with eyeshadow palettes. I know that there are new releases out there, like the Natasha Denona's mini bronze palette, and I have no interest in it. I just played with my bronze midi palette just the other day, and I realized that I really don't need a mini one. So for my inner corners, I'm going to go in with this light champagne vanilla shade, which is also really shimmery. So far, I am liking this quad. No fallout, maybe a little bit of glitter fallout, but not much fallout at all. So for my lower lash line, I'm going to go in with this hot pink shade, a pinkish purple shade. So this is basically the finished eye makeup look using the Ritualistic Rose, and I am happy with this. The only thing that I want to complain about is that they're missing an highlighting shade, you know? Like, I have to dip into other quads to get my brow bone highlighted, but that's not like the huge issue. But I really like the fact that this quad, it can be wearable if you only use this brown shade right here. The rest, like these two shades up here, are really full on, you know, it gives you that nice glitter, like night out vibe. So this is definitely not a daytime quad by any means. I feel like the savior of this quad in terms of making it wearable is this transition shade right here, which I really love. I like the shade of this brown, especially for my tannish kind of skin tone. And this color is a little bit odd, but I really do like it on the under eyes, and I can't wait to play with this on my lids next. A lot of people don't like this shade for some reason, but I do like it on my skin tone. I don't know, I have no complaints about any of these shades, but I don't know where I will place this in my ranking for all of my Pat McGrath quads. Stay tuned for that after I play with, I believe the only other one that I haven't filmed is this one, the one with the red. This is also from the same collection as the Ritualistic Rose. They are all supposedly Blitz Astral shades. I can't wait to play with this one next. It's just, this gives me a lot of like the holiday winter vibes when I look at this quad. That's why I don't want to reach for it right now, but I will film using this quad probably next week or something like that. Stay tuned for that. So going back to my story, I just want to emphasize my beauty channel on careful consumption when it comes to beauty items. I don't want to have like a huge collection of makeup anymore. I used to envy when YouTubers, you know, especially beauty gurus who showcases their beauty rooms and their massive amount of foundations, eyeshadow palettes, lipsticks, you know, full like endless amount of just stuffs, you know. And after watching hoarders and getting influenced from people like Louise, Poston, is that her name? I'm sorry if I'm butchering her name, or Kelly Gooch, or Laralikesmascara. I honestly look up to those ladies right now, and especially also minimalist people like the Minimalist Guys, or Sophie from Malama Life. You know, they're just very inspiring. And the more I watch them, the more I want to let go of my makeup collection, to be quite honest with you guys. So I am attached still to the eyeshadow palettes that I have currently in my collection right now. I have about 100 eyeshadow palettes as of right now, but I am slowly getting them out of my life, and I'm still going to be showcasing each one of these palettes that I haven't showcased on my channel still. They are pretty much old makeup items, but they're new to me. So if you guys are interested in watching nothing new on my channel, then please be sure to subscribe for my random content as per usual. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you guys next time. Bye.